You are live. You are live.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Small Women Development Center. This is our October boot camp. We have started this class since Tuesday. Today, we are proceeding to learn Royal Icing Technique. This class, at the end of the class, we hope to have achieved today how to make the royal icing, the few techniques for royal icing. What will we be needing for royal icing? 2 eggs, 2 egg whites, medium eggs, medium eggs, 2 egg whites, then 2 LB icing sugar, equivalent as 950 grams. 950 grams. That's what we need. Before the class, I've already made my dummy ready so that I'll be able to show you what we are doing. Also, the equipment we'll be needing for this class, we need a bowl, a large bowl, a we need a piping bag, we need coupler, we need a nozzle. Coupler and a nozzle. That's what we need. Okay, so let's take down the recipe. Our recipe for royal icing is 2 egg whites, like I said, 950 grams of icing sugar, also known as confectioner's sugar, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Those are our recipe for royal icing. Now, method. In your bowl, separate the egg whites from the egg yolk. Separating our egg whites from the egg yolk. Set the egg yolk aside. You can use it for baking your cake, any other thing you want to use. Take your cookies. We separated our egg whites from our egg yolk. So this is our egg white now. We're going to mix our egg white until we turn this bowl upside down and it doesn't fall off. Otherwise, you can use your mixer to mix it until there's no liquid. Then you turn it upside down. It remains in bowl. We're going to do it when I'm tired. I give the next person, right? Just what to do. You're not mixing it. You're not doing it like this. So you kind of when you feed your bowl, it doesn't come back. When you feed the bowl, the egg white doesn't drop. And you know you're almost there. Right? So you know over with it, yes. So that's what you need. Just so that it's weak, yeah. Not adding it gradually, okay? Careful so you won't take the egg off. Foam you have already made so that it doesn't mix, okay? See, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Hey, is that what you want to say? Anything? Can do anything? What a man of secret. Hey, is that what you want? Let's break my board. That's what I was saying. Sometimes, this is no. Lemon will help. The difference between lemon and lime. Not
Lemon is also well.
lemon is okay, lemon.
Yeah.
Juice, zest, or part of the ingredient. But I said you use mix another now. I just said yes. I was saying so. I said yes. Your consistency, something like that. Tell me, I've had all my I think you're using them. Stop. Yes, that consistency. It's not what three. It's not hard, right? You don't have it what you don't have it hard. Hmm? Exactly. So like I said, you need a clean film. By the time you have finished mixing, you need a clean film to add your mixture. But if you don't have a clean film, you just get a bowl that has a cover. Inside. The reason being that where icing dries up very easily. You understand? Where it dries up as fast as possible. I just want this consistency for now because this consistency and this when they want to do flour with it, I will now you know, I will now add more icing sugar to it to make it sugar. For now, this is the consistency I want to use because I want to fight, right? This is the consistency you need if you want to also do stencil. This is how thick you should be when you want to use it extensively. Right? But when we're not working with some other things, I'll add more icing sugar to make it. Are you getting it? This same icing sugar is come from that your 950. If you set some aside, later use. Okay? Let's set some aside. Keep this, allow it to rest. You don't have overnight to do. You can still use it now. But let's prepare when you like to rest for a few hours. Then you can use it.
This egg yolk with 950 gram of I finished it.
It's egg white, so not egg yolk.
Egg white. So, like how many cakes can you have?
It's not easy to cover it.
Okay, cannot you
Don't cover it. Don't cover it.
okay, this for 5 cakes.
Already prepared, but okay. Previously, in the previous class, I taught you how to prepare a bag, but let me do that again today. So to prepare a bag, you need a coupler and a nozzle. So this is our coupler. You open up the coupler, there's a knot in the tip of the coupler. You open the coupler, you have these two items. Now, this bigger part, you add it into the bag. Take away your scissors and remove this. So you have open it for your icing to come out. Then our nozzle today we are using for the royal icing techniques. We need nozzle number 3, nozzle number 4, and have 6, depending on what design you want to do. Today I'm using 4. Someone else is using 3.
And 4.
Depending on what. When you are working with royal, you need a wet towel that you can always hide the tip of your nozzle. If not, if it gets dry, don't have. Use a wet towel at all times. Our area is ready for usage. All right. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, today we are working on royal icing techniques. To make your royal icing, you need 2 egg whites and 950 grams of icing sugar. That's what you need for royal icing. So I made my royal icing and it's not in the bag. So the techniques I would like to teach today is how to fight royal icing. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing. When I am fighting, I allow it to blow and keep on pressing my bag until I drop it. Right? That is it. That is how you fight. You start to fight in the real exit. Designs. Why is it falling?
Nobody is talking to us, so
Get the realization so you start feeling better. Don't take too much like other people. What? The ball is leaking. Look for another one. Rag. Is any rag there? Remember you should leave that one. So you leave it wet. If you're ready, Madam Lodge, you continue now. Take, you see when she starts, you will start. Take one listen now. There's board. There were board with the bottom. Oh, sorry, is that ready made? For this, so we're the one that will fix it. I don't understand. I thought there's something like this. Oh, yes, yes, yes. What's it called? Sparkling oil. Even out let it be straight and beautiful.
No, so I think this thing is one hand.
Okay.
Tell her now. Tell her now. Madam Abiola didn't get. Okay. It's not coming out. It's too tiny. What is your own is not piping? And it has gone. I think this piping has, there's imitation on this piping bag. Her own has busted. Their own busted also. Okay, that's why. Okay. Stop speaking vernacular, Madam.
Where's your weapon now? Wait. So create whatever design you like. Create whatever design you like.
The bag busted also. No, the bag. Tell her now.
It's too tight.
Too strong.
You can work with that. You can work with half of our board. Half of our board. Right. Most of people that are watching us, I want them to be able to see what we're doing. That is right. When you remember when we're doing the butter to my left, you flame color, right? So that people will see what we are working on.
Okay, this needs not to has this thing design. That's why.
So you do your design. So you want to do what I did that you are doing and do something else. Senior social. What is good.
Oh my God. Unless so when you do, you ask, let me do. I mean,
The most important thing is that whatever the we are doing, we are trying to make it public. So when it's like this, everything is
Secret
that,
Faith,
you
Faith
understand?
International. Secret International.
And when do we use royal icing? Mostly we use our royal icing for abundant cake. Yes, that's what you are supposed to do. Create a design for yourself with the royal icing. Put this on cakes. When your nozzle is dirty, you need to use it. Press.
Mr. Fashion, which style is that?
Yes, that's very.
It's my own.
Just need a guideline, know what we are doing. This royal icing is obviously used for wedding cakes or fondant cakes. Yes, you see them on fondant cake. You see designs, you get designs on the fondant cake. These are Where I live. Cakes, something like the plastic cakes, or the plastic birthday cakes, so you have it. Let me bubble and show you. Where I you can also use it for cookies like this. That's what they're doing. Where I it's what they do. Where is it? You can do that where I right? You can actually have designs like this on your cookies, on your cakes. I see they're doing
I don't feel like
this. You said it's something Nigeria. That so you can actually use the royal icing to the borders. Okay. You understand? I thought you had to use the butter icing for the border, right? So you do the butter, you use the royal icing also. Okay. Yes. Now see a beautiful one being done with butter and the royal icing. Cannot see that. See how beautiful this one is. All these things are intricate of the royal icing. Everything from the beginning to the end is unique. Royal icing. You can actually use the royal icing to do a lot. Another one. We have icing, we have glaze. We have icing. We have icing, we have glaze. We have glaze. A lot. What I'm trying to teach you is what you are doing here now. What we are doing now is this. We have a lot. You can do with royal icing. See this one. Are we seeing this one? Yes. Just go to now see the whole wedding cake. See the this is it's all realizing. All realizing. I wish my online students will see. It's all realizing that it's all this more. Consistency. That is it. Because this is consistency. Now see this one. All realizing. What you're doing now, what I showed you before. What we're doing now, this is it. So what I wanted to teach you is how to make a page for this tutorial. Just lay my hand in the
Let me go and upload. It's full.
Okay. Now see what the students have done. Students. Yes. Yes. Look at the work they've been doing since. Working with realizing. Very beautiful. Let me bring it closer to you. Let me see. See their work. See how beautiful it is. For Nigeria. Okay, this is another one. This is do not drop. Then this one is do not drop. Are you done? Yeah. This one is like a Elizabeth cap. Is it my own?
No.
That's the way I design my own.
Coming back.
Come and see what I'm doing. So you can see where you can create design on where I do. I'm sorry, my online student. So I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a design. That's what we're doing. Same thing. So you are done. You now add another one. Cover this. Just choose a smaller also. What royal icing is very technical, you understand? Icing method.
We can't see what you're doing. And now we cannot hear. Okay.
Once you try the options, better. So let's presume you have a wedding cake that is where is it design right there. I'm telling you, you have to start that cake like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. In order for you to finish all the when you're a good gray eyes you have to do 1 week. So how long can you take right? It takes a lot for a very long time. Depends on you have inside. If it's cakes like a cake that has milk inside, if it doesn't have milk inside, if it's still on the shelf, or let's say it's a bit inside, the shelf is shelf, let's say 3 to 5 days.
Yes.
That's why you have 3 to 5 days. That is okay. If it's a fruit cake, that stay here. Fruit cake, a good fruit cake stays in Lord. After a while, you bring it back and put the chicken on it, and cover and put it back. This year is last year. This year December, last year. All they need to do is maybe every 2 weeks they bring it out. You just rub it in warm. And keep it back, yes. Rub it like cheese. So they rub it and they keep it back. And keep it back. They keep on. I've baked a cake that somebody left in her fridge and she's supposed to travel and come back and she's not going to take out. I have to use it for the anniversary. All I needed to do is to remove the fondant. And what the design was what that was the cake was still change. But that cake was inside the fridge. It was frozen. Yeah. Frozen. It's not like the one that lights is going to no, the frozen cake. That's the frozen. Any more questions? Prayer is very beautiful. You know how to use the royal icing. Very beautiful. Now, something that will help you also when you are talking with royal icing is you need embossers. We call embossers. They are like designs, already made designs. So you just emboss it on the thing, then go there and type this icing on it. Let's say you have a rose now. Let's say I have this, emboss it on my cake. Now go and type design. This is one of the things I like to work with. Have embossers. Just go and emboss your cake. Emboss it on your cake. Immediately you emboss it. You cannot trace those lines that you have already embossed. Yes, that's different ways. It's not like for you to buy what you want. That is not different. They call them embossers or they call them texture. Have texture. Just texture it and now go and be tasting all the texture you have embossed. What they are doing here, they don't just start it, they are just started. Because I've to trace it on the body so that you don't go and continue adding. Yes. You can see that is why it's perfect. Then each one is the same reading. You must have the embossers for you to work this way. So, yeah, many ways they need to finish this. But it's all depends on the person that is doing it. If this person is professional, you take him less than 2 minutes to finish it. No, because it is a business. That's a business, Baba. It is a business. So you can't be a non-professional and take such job. Not possible. You need to be a professional. Except want to do yeah? So you can't be a non-professional. And now take a job. No, you can't be a non-professional. Our online students, I just show them the cake. I just showed them a beautiful cake that was. You can see that. So I was just talking about this cake. So royal icing is very, very cool. This is what I'll be teaching. I don't know if you can see. Royal icing.
Yes, we can see. We were wondering what you guys were doing the whole time. We can see.
Now can you somebody should stay there.
Ma?
I said we can see now. Before we were wondering what you guys were doing.
Okay, you can see what we're doing, all right. Talking about, okay. So we are working with royal icing. This is what we are working. I was just showing them some kind of designs they can do on their royal icing. Well, everybody has been working. This is what Fortune has done.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
This is what Auntie Chinyere did.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Faith and Abiola.
Awesome. Awesome.
So this one, they said they are doing the crown for the queen.
Oh, the Queen of England.
Yes, now Queen of England, man.
Okay.
So this is the queen's crown.
Did they cover those cakes themselves? Did they cover the cakes themselves?
Man, they did cover the cakes themselves. That was what we were doing when we said that we're not ready. And this is what Lucinma did. See? Beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's very beautiful. Miss Oma, well done. Good job.
So that's what we've been doing. So we learned how to use realizing. Yesterday you learned how to use stencil. So you have to repeat it today. When you are doing realizing, let's repeat it because I only have to do that.
When you repeat it, why don't you let them do it themselves? I was saying, when you repeat it, why don't you let one of them do it? Let Fortune do it, to show us.
So the same thing, yeah.
Let Fortune do it. Let Mr. Fortune do it.
Let Mr. Fortune.
Mr. Fortune, yeah, come and show us.
But not with the piping bag. Where is that thing? Where is the smoother?
You don't need a smoother. It's very easy.
That's what I mean. No.
Mr. Fortune is going to show us how to. Perfection has already applied prayer incense on the body of our senses.
Somebody is blocking us. We cannot see. Somebody is blocking the camera. Can you please show it to us? Show us. Bring it closer to the camera and show us. Bring it closer and show us.
No, it's not perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Right now, realizing try another one. All of us know that done it before. So you know, just that that is your blessing. Just something not something you are against. You are applying it. I think it's that this and there. I think you are applying it on conduct. You can quit it, but the conduct is not this. So you need to actually apply it, not force. Just apply it. Also, when you're working with real eye, you very and you did it very fast. So it's not something that you actually very fast. Go back, go back. Gradually, gradually. Pop out. When she straight from the back.
That is so beautiful.
See another one.
This is beautiful. Very beautiful. Awesome.
Yeah, really like that.
Awesome.
I just want to show you. Zebra. Okay. For our audience. So
Yeah, we can see that. We can see that.
Say something, ma'am.
I said we can see it. It looks good. We can see it. Mhm.
for you to work on your stencil, the icing sugar should be a bit softer than the normal one you use to pipe. A bit softer so that you can be able to add it. So I'm going to apply it now. Yes, gently. You can see the way I'm applying it. Just apply it so gently. So that is the way you apply it. Gently like that. So that is the way you apply it on your cake. Right? If there's excess, you need a scraper. Use the scraper. You can have it comes in metal, aluminum, comes in aluminum, yes, plastic and aluminum. So you just scrape up the excess if there's an excess. So when we are done with scraping the excess, gently pull our stencil out. Wow. So that is our design.
Yes, you don't want to do this.
Yes.
You can quickly use this.
Yes.
No wasting time.
Not wasting
I
time.
know the then.
Whichever one you do, it's not wasting time. It's time. But whatever you do with the piping, you cannot speak to it. So stenciling has made it easier for us to have each design, but still the same, not the same as piping. This is what piping does. You see that this one is bolder. This one is just like it's a paste. So there's no artistic design. There is no creativity in it eventually. Just
There's some people may not mind.
they will not know. They will know.
Just want to know.
All you need to do sometimes when you are yes, if I will do something like this, so something that is bolder, that has different holes, like I can add my own design to it. Yes. I can put a dot, then get gold balls or silver balls and add. Do you understand?
Yes, the base.
Base. Yes, the base. You have to now get.
The mouth.
Yes. Now I'll now for my base to finish my cake, and I'll now go back and do this. You can use a bigger nozzle so that it can fill the whole space. Yes. So you go back and use your base this way. Okay. And when it dries, you see the design, you see the base. You don't only have to use your star nozzle to do that. You can use the bigger circle. No, it depends on the design you want to use. You can use the bigger circle nozzle, round nozzle for it. You can use this one too. Create the same. So you can actually use your circle knife. They have big ones. They have 12, 10, like that, different numbers. You can use for that. Instead of using this one. Do you understand our royal class?
Yeah.
Also, you can actually do our make honest, you can actually make roses with royal eyes. Remember that I hope you're seeing it. Just like we did
Yes,
it.
ma'am, we
You can
can
use your
see.
royal eyes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, 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 yes.
So that's what we are going to be doing until you have piped the rose till the standard you want it, till how big you want it. So you can actually use your royal icing to make your roses.
Can your students do it? Have your students tried to use royal icing for their flowers? Can your students do it? Where is our train the trainer participants? I'm waiting to see the trainer participants demonstrate also.
Like
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me see Mr. Fortune do the same thing. That's great. That's great.
That's what she was.
Okay, wonderful. Let me see Mr. Fortune. Let me see Mr. Fortune do the same thing.
So I told them how to do those, right? This is also taught how to do blossom. Blossom is done this way.
Your hand is covering it. We can't see it well. Your hand is covering it.
White and white, so you can see. Paper we are using is white and you are putting on it. Okay, let me add that to work. I hope we can see our audience.
Yes, but you need to turn your hand because your hand is blocking it. Okay, yes, we can see.
How many
Yes.
petals? 8 petals makes a group. All we need to do to add maybe a bit of green. Let's use this. Green.
I want to see Mr. Fortune. Yes, I want to see Mr. Fortune create that. Please let him do it. Did you hear me?
At the end of this,
Madam, I want to see Mr. Fortune create
at
that.
the beginning of the class, we had said we are going to be working on royal icing. So we gave out the recipe for royal icing. Recipe for making royal icing is 2 egg whites, 950 grams of icing sugar, which is also known as what? Confectioner's sugar, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. You can add a flavor of your choice, but the flavor you add must be maybe a light and a transparent flavor, not like the dark vanilla. You have the transparent vanilla or any other flavor that is transparent. Don't use the ones that are dark. It will only turn your icing will be dark at the end of the day. So those are what we need. Why are we using lemon? The lemon helps to keep the icing sugar soft while you are still working on it. It helps you to keep it soft. All right, that's what we do with the lemon. Right, but when you are done with mixing your icing sugar, it's either you are using a clipping to cover it up so that it prevents it from getting dry. Use a wet towel. You kind of helps to moisten the icing. Now, techniques of piping. When you want to pipe, you need a piping bag, you need your nozzle. It could be nozzle number 2, nozzle number 1, nozzle number 3, nozzle number 4, 5, 2, 6. All depend on what design you want to create. You want to create border designs. We have nozzles such as 10, 12, depending on what you want to create. And you can also use other type of nozzle, depending on the design you want to add. Let's say you want to add a little bit of flour, use your stars, your closed stars nozzle. Those will add flat. Get you to add flat to your cake. Now, in piping, you don't pipe directly at the body. Instead, you pipe and you drag to the next stop. You pipe and drag to the next stop. That is what you need to do when you are piping. You pipe and drag to the next stop. Then you create whatever intricate design you want to create. Also, when you are piping, you can at the end of the day, you can decide to use a stencil. You can decide to do a stencil design. Apart from piping, you can do stencil. When you are done with stencil, you can also decide to use gold on it. While you apply the stencil, use your brush and apply your gold dust so that that place is gold. The design you are creating is gold color. Right? So that you can do. Now, where can you use royal icing? Royal icing can be used on any kind of design. If you are using royal icing on buttercream, it's possible. This is buttercream cake, and we have used royal icing as our piping edge. You can use royal icing on, but it's more prominent when you are using it on fondant-based cake. Fondant-based cake, that place you have more command. Icing is not soft, firm, so you can actually do a lot, like using your embossers. You can use your embossers on your fondant while you are using royal icing to decorate those places you have embossed. All right, so that's what you can do with your royal icing. And also, eventually, we learned how to make our royal icing using flowers. If you have kept this for a while, by the following day, when you pick it, you can actually pull it out and it will still be strong the way it is. You can pull it out like this and now add it to the cake. Yes. Pull it out from the paper parchment paper and add it to the cake. So you can do whatever design of flower you want. What the sunflower we did, you can all do that on Victoria icing. All you need to do is to color it and you get what you are looking for. All right. So at the end of the day, we learned how to use our royal icing, right? So we are going to be this week, we've rounded up this week by learning. We started our introduction class where we talked about the business aspect of cake making. The business aspect of cake making. We talked about the tools needed for cake making. We talked about tools, how to use your measuring scales and others. So then we also talked about the business aspect, packaging, environment, money-wise, everything that you need to know about the cake industry. We talked about it. We talked about branding. Yes, we did, Abby. We talked about branding and other things that we need to learn about the cake business. And during this week, we learned how to do a buttercream. We have taught you how to do the buttercream, how to use the buttercream on your cake, how to smooth, how to use your serrated edges to create designs. Yesterday, we were able to teach 2 tones buttercream design. We also taught the flowers. Then we also went into calligraphy yesterday. So those were what we did yesterday. So we have ended this week with our royal icing. So we've taught a buttercream class, we have taught the royal icing class, and we have taught the business class. Next week, we continue our class with fondant and sugar crafts. Fondant and sugar crafts. So next week, if our online students, we want you to be prominent in what we are doing, because we'll be teaching our fondant class, and we'll be teaching them also a bit of sugar,
What
supplies?
What supplies do we need to bring? What do we need to bring?
Thank you. My name is Lydia Nesadu.
Madam, what do we need to bring for the class next week? What do we need to get ready?
Any questions?
They can't hear me because of the internet. Well, my online audience, I apologize. Because of the network, they cannot hear me.
Okay, what we are going to do, you're going to take notes from those people who are in the class. Yes, because there's no way I can repeat everything I said in the class. There are another notes I'm going to give you. Because this is a physical class. It was never a notes class. Yeah? It was a demo class. So it's what you see is what you get. So it's not a class.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Can you tell us what supplies we should bring for next week?
No, why get artificial when you can do this? I'm teaching you to do it. I don't want you to go and get an artificial. That was why I was teaching you in the first place. I didn't want you to go and get an artificial. Well, it's possible. Yes. For us that are lazy. Yes, because it's a lazy man that does that. That is why you should be. That is why you should be here next week, because we'll be doing some flowers. That's what we're going to do next week. We'll be doing this rose flower with our fondant. Rose flower we are doing roses. We are doing stargazers. We'll be doing maybe we can do what do you call it, peony. So you need to be in the class. You need to be able to learn what we are learning. Not in the class. No way I will teach you by mouth and you still get it. It's not possible. You need to be, or you watch and you go to our Facebook, our YouTube pages, and you watch class from there. You get to learn it. Okay? That is the only options.
Hello.
YouTube, Facebook class. Go to Facebook, click on our pages, and you see
Hello.
and pictures, both videos. Any other question? Ma'am,
yes, please. Can you tell us what we need to bring for next week's class? What do we need to bring to the class next week? What do we need to buy? What supplies do we need?
Hello, ma'am.
What supplies do we need for next week? What supplies? Can anybody hear me? What supplies do we need to bring for next week? What do we need to buy? Hello. What supplies do we need for next week? What do we need to buy?
I should have done that now. If you want to be, we're injecting ourselves and don't know what I don't like that.
Okay, viewers, the instructor is going to come back and talk to us about the supplies that we're going to need for next week. She's going to come and tell us what we should expect, what we should bring so that we can practice along with them. She'll be back in a minute. I can't see you people anymore. Fortune is out.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Fortune is out. Let me use my own phone.
Where is he? What happened?
His wife has been calling him a long time ago.
Okay. Okay, use your
Yes,
phone.
Yes, let me use my phone.
Welcome back. That is our instructor Lillian. Can you please unmute and share with our audience what we need for next week? What do we need to prepare, and what are we going to learn? What do we need to buy so that we can be learning while you're instructing us?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. For our class next week, we'll be needing icing sugar, confectioner sugar. We'll be needing something called CMC, glucose, xylose, glucose, xylose, icing sugar. Those are the things we'll be needing for our next class. Icing sugar. 1 kg icing sugar, TMC, gelatin, glucose, and xylose. These are the things we'll be needing for next 2 class. We also need eggs, yes, because we'll be doing pastelage. Pastelage is the paste we need for our sugar craft. So we need to make a pastelage for our sugar craft, and we need eggs for that. Hello, ma.
Yes, thank you so much. So what are we going to learn? What should we expect to learn by the end of next week's class?
By the end of next week's class, you'll be able to learn how to cover a cake with fondant, how to have the sharp edge with fondant. We'll be also learning how to make fondant flowers, sugar craft flowers.
Okay.
Then we do a bit of a traditional cake design. We will learn a handbag. Maybe one of we actually do a baby shoe.
Okay.
Do a baby shoe, yes, we can. We can do a baby
Will you do teddy bears for me?
You need to take a cake to do teddy bears, ma.
No, not the big teddy bear. I mean those little figurines, those little.
Okay, those figurines we used to do.
Yes, yeah, those animal characters.
Animal characters. Okay, we could touch it. We could touch on it. Yes, we could.
Okay. Okay, please, you all do me a favor. I'll train the trainer participants and Mrs. Chinyere, Luwep, and train the trainer participants. We want them to always show us whatever you teach. We want them to show that, to demonstrate it for everybody, so that, you know, other participants in those programs will be confident of, you know, the ability to learn just after one class. So for each class, make sure that Mrs. Chinyere and Mr. Fortune demonstrate what you have shown, to give the rest of us the courage that, oh, just by watching you once, we can do it, okay? So see you all next week in our cake decorating boot camp, phase 2, where we work on fondants and sugar crafts. Thank you so much, Chef Lillian, you're amazing. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
I can't see the people saying bye. Mrs. Waji, how are you? Who else is there? Hello. So you all tell me your experience while you're here. Tell us about your experience. Okay, everybody. So far, what was this week like for you? Yes, summarize your experience for week 1.
Summarize your experience for week 1.
Week 1 has been very exciting for me. Getting to know the rudiments of cake making. I used to see people do it, and I thought it was miracle. Like, now I've been able to put my hands into it.
So what have you been able to do? What have you been able to do? Can he hear me?
Find your way to do it. I've learned about
what have you been able to do? Tell me what you've been able to do with your hand. We can't see you.
Realizing.
I've
learned how to make up to design the cake, to decorate the cake. So all of that has been, I've learned a lot of design as well. So all of that has been a very wonderful experience.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Who's next? Who's next? Yeah, madam. What have you learned that you? We can't see you. We cannot see you. We can't see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand in a way that we can see you.
Okay.
Better. Yes.
What you are doing for us, ma'am. I can decorate. I can also. I've learned a lot of design. Today, like what she used in decorating some of the cakes like this, I was thinking is magic, not knowing that we can use something to plaster and then, you know, and do it right.
So
I've
you,
done
the
that
stencils,
t-shirt,
using the
stars,
stencils. Okay.
different designs. So
Okay.
thank you, ma, for
So are you going to be
having
here
this
next
part.
week? Are you going to be
Ma,
there next week?
by God's grace, ma, I'll be here.
Because after next week, I want to see you, you know, do a full cake design just by yourself for your project. I want to see your project. Okay, thank you,
Okay.
madam. Thank you. Who is
Okay.
next? Thank you. Who's the next person?
Thank you, ma. So
All right.
from work
Thank
I used to come.
Okay.
So may God keep us.
Amen. Okay, amen. Let me hear from the next person. Who's next? Next person.
Okay, next person. Next person.
Yeah.
So you can hear what she's saying, then you speak with this one.
Good afternoon. What have you learned in week 1?
Oh, okay. I've learned how to make buttercream, the recipe for buttercream. I've also learned how to decorate, how to cover the cake, yes, and how to make different designs for our cake with buttercream, like the rose, the blossom, and the likes. And our
Are
teacher
you
has
are
been
you
a great
confident? Are you confident that you can do it yourself? Somebody tell madam to, I'm hearing noise in the background. Are you confident that you can do this on your own?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
now that ASU has resumed, are you going to be here next week? Now that the universities have opened, are you going to be here next week?
Yes, I'll be here next week. I'll wait till I go back.
Awesome, awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing great things about, you know, how you use this skill, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. The next person, please.
The next person, Tom.
You need to clean that earpiece that you're passing around. Clean it before you put it in your ear. Clean the earpiece before you put it in your ear, before you pass it around from one ear to another. Okay. So you are my best candidate. You know, I'm very, very interested in you. You're going to be the instructor for the next class. You will teach the next class because you have done this boot camp plenty times. So you are our PhD in cake decorating. Tell us about your experience. Tell us about your experience. Okay.
I've experienced well. Before starting is not easy, but I thank God I've learned a lot. I've learned how to make icing cream, how to decorate a cake with icing sugar, and how to
butter cream, royal
butter
cream.
cream, royal cream, yes. How to decorate the cake with the butter cream and egg white, and so on and so forth.
Are you going to launch your business after this, madam?
Yes, after this.
Are you coming back for the next boot camp? Are you coming as an instructor or as a student for November boot camp? You're coming as an instructor.
By the grace of God.
As an expert. Okay, I thank God for you. I hope that, you know, among those watching, some will, you know, be willing to even support you to start your business. This is our LUWEP participant. She's with the Lucinma Widows Empowerment Project, our empowerment program. And she has been with us for so many years, learning different things. She wants to set up her own catering business. We're appealing if there's anybody watching who would like to support. Thank you so much, madam. Next person. Next person, and please clean that earbud before you put it in somebody else's ear, or just, you know, talk to me hands-free.
I think the whole class, they've gone on break.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. So we'll see you next week. Thank you. You're doing an awesome job. God bless you real good.
Okay.
You know, you do it with a smile. You do it with passion. I am so proud of you. Lucinma is proud of you. God bless you. All right, see you all next week. We're coming back live on Monday for boot camp.